The synthesizer as began his day wrapped in a strange, fragile calm, a quiet hum created by potent potions that kept the dragons of his mind at bay. He needed to find a sanctuary, a place of order, and so he journeyed to his clinical keep, ironically leaving the true battlefield of his own home behind. He crossed the threshold of his front door with the cries of his son echoing in his ears, a sound that mirrored the silent screaming in his own heart. The quest of the day was simple and impossible: to survive. His road of trials was a gauntlet. In his keep he faced a relentless tide of souls in need of mending, their pain flowing through him until his own energy was nearly gone. The final trial was a foul beast of a man who spat venom and lies, a confrontation that cost the synthesizer a great deal of his remaining strength, but one he faced with a cold and necessary resolve. And from afar, across the digital ether, his queen sent a barrage of poison-tipped arrows, words of blame, twisted apologies, and sharp demands, each one a test of his weakening defenses. He searched for fuel, finding a simple burger, and for grounding, beginning a quest for a rare and magical purple eggplant. And then he found it. Not the eggplant, not yet, but something far precious: silence. The queen departed the castle, and in the quiet that doomed in her absence, the synthesizer felt a lightness he had not known for ages. He found the true treasure of the day, a collection of carefully chosen artifacts, a motherboard like a foundational stone, a CPU like a crystal of pure thought, and RAM like slivers of captured lightning. This was the hoard he would use to build his escape. He took back his space, his time, and his focus. The price was a stark and echoing loneliness, but the prize was the freedom to create. Late into the night, long after the sun had surrendered, he worked, not with steel and stone, but with circuits and code. He returned to his work not as a healer of others, but as an architect of his own future. A change had rooted in the tired man. He had started the day numb and adrift, but ended it as a builder, a master of a new small kingdom of logic that hummed quietly in the corner of his chaotic world. He had fought the day's monsters, yes, but more importantly, he had forged a new weapon in the deep of the night. It was a server, a silent box of immense potential, and it was the first stone laid for the tower from which he might one day save himself.